Hello everybody. Today I'd like to talk very briefly about the film The Secret, the Rhonda Byrne documentary, pseudo-documentary, and the law of attraction in general. Now, we all have seen it. If you're watching this, it's because you've seen it, and most likely you've tried to apply it, and you may have even had some success with it. The problem, I have a few bones I'd like to pick with that, not the law of attraction itself, but The Secret and how I think it was not only incomplete, but in some ways kind of irresponsible. Number one, at the very end, when Rhonda Byrne's there on the beach and she draws the words "feel good" in the sand and goes running around like everything's okay now because I'm feeling good. That is dangerous. That's irresponsible and delusional. You can't just artificially manufacture good feelings all the time and hope that that's what makes life better for you. B, you need to understand, why do you feel that life is bad when it's not going exactly the way you want it to? Coming to understand these things about yourself makes The Secret much more an introverted effort as opposed to just objectifying things and trying to pull them into your life. Which brings me to the next point. There's so much of that me-ish tendency among the folks who kind of watched this film. It was almost like it was meant for a certain generation who's very much been about themselves since they were little kids and screaming about me, and oh, I want this car and I want this life and blah blah blah, and that's fine. But there needs to be more to it than that. There needs to be kind of a deeper understanding of, why do you want the things that you think you want? Understanding that part of yourself and your psyche helps to bring things about. And just to kind of help illustrate this point, I have with me two refrigerator magnets. Here's the deal. They start to get close to each other. You can start to feel the power right here. I can actually start to feel the energy a little bit. And as they get a little bit closer, and they want to come up, they want to connect, they want to come together, they want to. Oh, look, it worked. Or did it? I'll bet you know exactly how that feels. That's about the way the law of attraction has worked for most people who simply apply it based on what they've seen from The Secret. This idea that if you just sit there and wish it long enough, it'll happen. And there are even groups I've seen online that are devoted to this idea that if you sit and rub rocks and smell incense and hum and chant and dance around all day long, millions of dollars will magically show up in your mailbox. If you're one of those people, I hope it works out for you. We're not going to get along. You're not going to like anything I have to say from here on, so we should probably part company at this point. For everybody else, I have actually, for everybody else, there we go. Let's reset. For everybody else, I have another illustration for you. The reason that those magnets repulse each other is that they're made of the same polarity. You can't have those two poles trying to attract each other. They will get close, but they'll never quite line up. What you need to do if you want to succeed with the law of attraction is to become the metal that the magnet sticks to and doesn't shake off. You have to work real hard to pry it off, because that's who you become. And if you're interested in learning a little bit more about that, I actually have one of the deeper secrets beneath The Secret ready and available for free for you if you just watch this next video. And I hope to see you there.